What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. I've been getting quite a few requests in for some Incursion build guides on how to do them, how to complete the puzzle. That way you're able to farm up those Incursion weapons, or maybe you're just wanting to unlock them from the Wayfarer in town. That way you can purchase them. Now, I will encourage anyone who does want to get a particular Incursion weapon to go ahead and farm it up, because remember, you can now level those all the way up to Chaos 7, and there's no need to spend those Defender medals in town unless you just want to. Now, with that being said, one important thing to note is Incursion weapons are definitely not a mandatory thing, and in most cases, they are not the best in slot for any particular hero. The only exception to that is everyone knows I love that Shadow Flame Mystic. The Shadow Flame Knife, in my opinion, is best in slot for the Mystic. However, all of the Incursion weapons are now mod-based, so if you get a bad roll on a mod, it is just not very good. If you get a really, really high roll, that is really what's required to make these compete with the regular weapons that you find in Expeditions. Now, on every single one of my heroes, I use Expedition Onslaught weapons. I do not use any Incursion weapons, as once again, most of these weapons are not best in slot and is more of a Vanity or Terraria themed thing. Now, I'm not going to go through every single Incursion, as a lot of them are just not necessary. Gridlock's Horde, Chrome Enemies, for example, normal builds on these maps will still win the match. Wyvern Enthusiast and Forest Poachers, exactly the same, just normal builds will get the job done for you. And then when we move on to Chaos 3, we have the Bling King, Dawn of the Blood Moon. Chaos 4 has got Spectral Assault and Demon's Lair. Chaos 5 has got Power Surge and Altar of the Athame. Chaos 6, these are basically pretty much straightforward. You do get an extra boss on the Malthus Incursion. And then Chaos 7, of course, has got the Bastille Master and Revenge of the Yetis. So I'm going to go ahead and start right off in Chaos 4, actually. I'm not doing these in any particular order, and by all means, let me know in the comments below what Incursion build you want to see, as I'm going to go through all of them that have some sort of puzzle to them, and I'm going to get them all, or I'm going to try to get them all done this week. However, let me know what you want to see now, and I'll see if I can't work on that one first. Any comments that get voted up, of course, that's the one that I will prioritize. Now I'm going to start off with, in my opinion, is one of the easiest and most fun ones. It's super, super quick, and that is Demon's Lair. So let's go ahead and hop right on in and get this bad boy started. Alright, so here we go. Now, the reason I wanted to start off with this one is a lot of people are going to tell newer players that this is the map to do to farm Defender medals. And I kind of wanted to discourage that a bit, as Dungeon Defenders 2 is such a intensive grind game, you never ever want to be farming one thing at a time. If so, you're just going to have to rinse and repeat over and over and over again. The Defender medals per hour are probably going to be the best if you just ran this map. However, you're going to be missing out on so much gold and so much loot, you're just going to have to farm other maps later to get that stuff. So I definitely never suggest just single target farming one particular item like Defender medals. Now, in the case where if you wanted that particular Incursion weapon, then by all means farm it. That is really, in my opinion, the only reason to do Incursions. Now, on that same note, there's nothing in Incursions that will help you progress. In fact, it will make you progress slower, as the drops are just non-existent. Incursions are all about the special weapons, and that is really it. So with that in mind, there's no reason you should ever want to go and find these weapons as you're leveling up through the tiers. Don't bother with Incursions until you get to Chaos 7, as the weapons that are here are just straight up not going to help you out. They're not going to make you progress any quicker, and it's kind of a waste of time and does slow up your progression. So I'm just doing a standard issue build here. I'm going to go 3 Flame Auras, 2 Skyguard Towers. Now, the puzzle on this particular map is, if you see up top, there's a catapult up there. that catapult is going to be crucial to the operation of this map. Now, this is a boss map. We are fighting the Demon Lord, as it is Demon's Lair, and the Demon Lord is going to be right over in that big pool of lava right there as soon as we start the map. Now, the puzzle to this is the Demon Lord is immune to all damage. As you see, this is just a 3-wave map. How you complete each particular wave has nothing to do with mob count. It has to do with the Demon Lord's health. Each wave, you're going to have to burn 1/3 of the Demon Lord's health off, and that will complete that wave. Now, how you do this is there is going to be a lava guardian that spawns from a random entrance. That entrance will be highlighted with an exclamation point as the lava guardian comes out. You're going to want to kill the lava guardian, pick up the lava guardian's drop, and then run it all the way upstairs to the catapult and launch that projectile into the Demon Lord, which is going to take off his invulnerability for just a few seconds. So without any further ado, let's just go ahead and get it started and let it run. There will be bosses that pop up periodically, as you see Nash right here. And we're basically at this point just waiting for an exclamation point. There is one there. So let's go ahead and kill this lava guardian. Correct hero would be very beneficial. And then we see the little lava ball that dropped right there. We're going to go ahead and pick that up. If you look directly under your nameplate, you're going to see you now have a buff, and you've got a slight movement speed buff as well. You're going to run this up to the catapult. Now, it's important to note before you launch the catapult, make sure the graphic for the actual lava ball is sitting there. If it's not there, then you had to reset it too quick. Now, since in most cases you're not really going to want to farm this until you're in full Chaos 7 gear, you're going to burn through the 1/3 of the Demon Lord's health without a problem in each wave. And in addition to that, the Demon Lord will put an AoE debuff on the entire map, which is going to cause some burn damage on yourself. That damage is insignificant, just completely ignore it. Now, we do have our lava ball in the catapult. We can launch this catapult and then jump down, or we can just get the free ride. And the catapult will launch us if we're staying next to it. Now you see the Demon Lord does drop his head down, and we're able to go ahead and burn down his health, and in so completing the wave. So with that in mind, wave 1 is done, and it was 100% just based on the Demon Lord's health and nothing else. Now I'm just going to throw a couple of upgrades around just in case any more of those berserkers or Nash gets a little sneaky here. I'm going to make sure I've got plenty of power burning her down, and let's just go ahead and start the next wave. With a little bit of practice and timing, you can get this map down to about 2.5–3 minutes. So if you're really interested in farming this map up, you can get it done really quickly. And here is the Lava Guardian, and there is the AoE map wide debuff. We've got the buff, so we're headed back up. Now, if you're really speed farming this map, this is when you have to worry about the visual of the lava ball being in the catapult. If you're just kind of casually running it, it's always going to be there without any issues. So we're just going to go ahead and pop it and head on down and wait for the Demon Lord to drop his big old head right down to get smacked on. And there we go. Wave number 2 is now complete. Probably really don't need to worry about anything else, so I'm just going to go ahead and let it fly here, and we'll get this map knocked out. As you see, another Nash rolling out. Looks like the beginning of every wave there. Nothing to be alarmed about. Here comes another Lava Guardian. And we've got the buff, so we're heading back up. Now, if for some particular reason you do not burn through the Demon Lord's health in one wave, no big deal, just go grab another lava ball and come back up top. Just make sure the graphic is always in the catapult. So let's go ahead and launch on out, and we can finish this map up strong. And there we go, we got the victory. The Demon Lord has been put down yet once again. So as I mentioned, let me know down in the comments below what incursion you want to see next. I am going to get these knocked out pretty quick. As I mentioned, I want to try to get them all done this week. Now remember, the special weapons that do drop here are only going to drop from a legendary box, and they are not guaranteed even out of the legendary box. So with that in mind, you may have to do this map over and over and over again before you get any of the incursion weapons. As you see, I didn't get one right here. But that will do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Click that like button, please subscribe to the channel, and I will be back soon with more Dungeon Defenders 2. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.